which one felt different, maybe on a better side, as a player or as a coach?
Wow. The player one was just like, it was just my friends and I, and we were out there and we were just getting it done. Right. Yeah. This is what we do. These are the expectations. Let's just get this thing done. And then we get to celebrate another win for us. I mean, in that season, we lost our very first game of the season and we didn't lose again. Right. So that would have been completely, it was almost an expectation when we got to that point as players at Kirkwood. So I'm going to say, as a coach, that was probably, I don't want to say more rewarding, but I was probably more grateful for it because, again, I was a little bit older, but also I think the more that you and I interact and the more that we learn about each other, it was more rewarding because I got to see the team from a different perspective. I told myself that, in the locker room before the game, if we win this game, I'm going to take it all in. I'm going to make sure I give myself, 20 seconds before everything gets crazy. And so I remember at the end of that game, I put my head in my hands and I looked down and all I hear is the pop of the confetti and the screams. And I didn't even want to look up, Yeah. And so it still gives me chills to think about today because that group that you're looking at right now, it was a handful of fifth-year seniors. They had started with us. That none of those players in that picture, outside of 3 of them, they had been there for their entire career. It wasn't a big transfer thing. So a true family it was. And also, I don't think anybody ever thought that it was doable. We all did inside the locker room, but outside the locker room, it was like, well, they're just Clarke. They'll be tough on some days and not so much on other days. So I think this one that you're looking at, that was a little bit more rewarding.